The final score, 82-54. Andrew Allegretti here with the head coach, Kenny Brooks. Well, before the game, you told me that this Florida State team could be a Final Four type team, and I think we saw that out there today. How did you digest this one for your team in terms of clearly Florida State's really good, but you're going to demand more from your players?
Well, obviously, I mean, they are. They're a very talented basketball team. They come in waves. You know, their second team is as good as their second team could probably finish, you know, top 3 or 4 in the ACC. But you give them credit. You know, they took us out of everything that we wanted to do. We were stagnant so many times, and you have games like this, and sometimes you're just going to be a little bit overmatched. And I thought we were tonight, but we didn't compete like I wanted to. I thought we really. We lost our composure. We got down on ourselves. We lost confidence. And when we lose confidence, we don't go out and play like we're capable of playing. And as a result, you know, we were just questioning ourselves, second-guessing ourselves, and shots were going up. We weren't really expecting them to go in. We were just kind of hoping they were going to go in. And then you came back on the defensive end, and we just kind of let them dictate, you know, whatever happened. And they're extremely talented. You can pick your poison. You know, we were going to kind of slough off of Brown, you know, making her beat us, and she really did it in the second half, knocked down some shots. Romero's tremendous. Thomas was one of the best athletes that we've ever had to defend. So it was a very tough game, but I was just a little disappointed in the way that we competed, and we have to get better. You know, it was a tough week for us. I think we have to really instill some confidence in these kids. We have a tough week coming up. But one, we can kind of right the ship a little bit if we come back and play the way we're capable of playing. So it's going to be a tough task. We understand that, but tonight we hopefully learn from some of these things. And we were outmatched today, and we didn't compete like I wanted us to.
Well, you talk about being outmatched. The post was basically shut down for Virginia Tech, and anytime you would try to drive, the switching on the screens really limited things. How much of a challenge was the way Florida State played defense?
It was tremendous. It's the best defense we've faced all year, and it just really caused problems for us because we didn't attack it. You know, they were switching, and we had some favorable matchups, but we just didn't take advantage of them. We threw the ball inside to Reagan. I think she had 7 turnovers, and a lot of that was because they were swarming. It's a swarming defense that they exhibit, and they did a really good job. Forced us into, it's got to be a season high for us, 28 turnovers. And it just kept coming and coming, and we didn't make the adjustments. And part of that's my fault, but we have to understand that, okay, when they're swarming, we have to be careful with the basketball, and we have to be ready to step out and knock down some shots when we get the opportunity.
I do want to give Reagan McGarity some credit. A little bit in this game, but overall, because she did today set a program record for consecutive double-doubles. She now has 7 consecutive double-doubles. You know, she can be that player. I realize it didn't manifest itself today, but she can be that player, and you talk about it all the time, that can really affect games for Virginia Tech.
She can, but we need to help her out. You know, Reagan's not at that position yet in her career where she can do it by herself, you know, so she needs a lot of help. But we didn't really give her a lot of help today. Errant passes inside. You know, we threw the ball into a double team a lot, and some of it she forced on herself too. But she needs a lot of help, and everyone's going to have to step up. You know, we're going to need Vanessa to make some shots from the outside. That's going to loosen the grips up on the inside a little bit. You know, Sammy has struggled the last 3 games shooting the ball. Kendall didn't shoot the ball well tonight, and so we're going to need those kids to really help stretch the defense. And but you give Florida State credit; they just really swarmed the basketball all game long. And as a result, it was very difficult for us to get anything going.
All right, so I know the focus right now for you is on this game and breaking it down and getting better from it, but in a couple of days, it's going to be an exciting one. Go up to Charlottesville, the opportunity to play Virginia, your first Tech UVA matchup.
Well, you know, I know that's our next opponent, you know, but right now we've got different issues that we need to clean up before we can even think about playing anyone else, and they're fixable. They're fixable. You know, like I just told the kids, we're 16-3. You know, we're 16-3, and we've won a lot of basketball games. We need to get back to that type of mentality, and right now I think that we're second guessing ourselves a little bit. You know, it's my job to make sure these kids understand that that they are a good basketball team, and that we need to do the things that really got us to this point. So we'll work on it. And you know, but like you said, it's going to be it's a rivalry game. You know, regardless of what who is where in the standings, it's going to be a rivalry game, and we need to go out. We need to play well in order to win on someone else's home court in the ACC.
Coach, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you very much, Andrew.
Florida State gets the win today over Virginia Tech.